Today we review Deja Vu 1 and 2, the casebooks of Ace Harding. This is a point-and-click collection and a remake of two NES games, made by I&II Simulations and published by Mindscape and Kemco. In the USA and Japan, the game released in the end of 1999 and in Europe in 2000. In the game you play as Ace Harding, a private detective that, in the first game, lost his memories and trying to find out who he is, who did it and why. The story takes place in Chicago in 1942 and is a typical detective investigator story. The presentation is fine. I like the music and the graphics are good too. Everything is clearly recognizable. Nothing special to say about the graphics, but I think for a point-and-click game on the Game Boy Color, the graphics are doing the job quite well. I give the presentation 3 out of 5 points. Gameplay can be a bit tedious. All the time you need to switch between the different commands to open doors and to move through them. A lot of items are containers with more items in them that you have to open and then take the items from the item. That's unnecessarily exhausting. Besides that, the controls work fine and the riddles in the game are possible to solve. Sometimes a little bit easy and sometimes I had no idea what to do without a guide, especially shooting logs with a gun. You can easily die or get arrested depending on where you go or what you do. That can feel a bit cheap sometimes, but in that case you can always go one screen back if you hit continue. The game has a battery save for multiple save games. You can get stuck if you have no money to pay the taxi drivers, so be careful about that. I give the gameplay 3 out of 5 points. Let's get to the important question. Would I recommend playing the game? Just if you like classic point-and-click adventures. I think that kind of game aged not as good as other genres. If you like classic point-and-click games, then these two games might be something for you. Overall, I give the game 3 out of 5 points.